The objective of the following video is to learn how to add positive and negative integers. If you haven't done so already, please check out the video titled Integer Addition Subtraction Music Video by MC Santee. It's both humorous and very informative. We'll first start by learning how to add two negative integers. First, we're going to try to add negative 100 to negative 37. Since they have the same signs, we're going to add the absolute value of negative 100 to the absolute value of negative 37. The absolute value of negative 100 is positive 100. The absolute value of negative 37 is 37. Next, just add those two values together. 100 plus 37 is 137. Your final step is to keep the common sign of the two integers. Since we had a negative and a negative, the common sign is negative, which makes our answer negative 137. Next, I'd like to demonstrate how to add one positive to one negative integer. We're going to add negative 12 to 16. Since they have different signs, we're actually going to subtract their absolute values. Start by finding the absolute value of both integers. The absolute value of negative 12 is positive 12, and the absolute value of 16 is 16. Since 16 has the larger absolute value, we're going to reorder it so that it's first, and then subtract. 16 minus 12 equals 4. Now we need to consider the sign of our answer. Since we had more positives than negatives in the question, positive 16 had the greater absolute value, it gives its sign to the answer, which keeps the answer as positive 4 and does not make it negative 4. Lastly, I'd like to demonstrate how to add more than two integers together. In this question, we have negative 15 plus 42 plus negative 1 plus 18. The commutative property of addition says that we can rewrite addition problems in any order we'd like, which means I can technically rewrite this problem as negative 15 plus negative 1 plus 42 plus 18. I've reordered it this way so that the common signs are next to each other and we can do two problems where the signs are the same. First, we'll start by doing negative 15 plus negative 1. The absolute value of negative 15 is 15. The absolute value of negative 1 is 1. 15 plus 1 is 16, and we keep the common sign, so the answer to negative 15 plus negative 1 is negative 16. Next, we'll add 42 to 18. Since they're both positives, our answer is going to be positive, and 42 plus 18 is 60. So that now leaves us with the question, negative 16 plus positive 60. Since they have different signs, we're going to subtract their absolute values. Since 60 has the larger absolute value, we'll reorder that one onto the left to do 60 minus 16, the absolute value of negative 16. 60 minus 16 would give us an answer of 44. And since 60 had the larger absolute value, it's going to remain positive. Positive 44 would be our answer.